Deep in the heart of Bolivia, situated in the foothills of the Andes Mountains, is the Thiu Rancho. For more than 40 years, the Methodist Church has owned this working farm, flourishing with the assistance from missionaries Gordon and Ardell Grainer and their family. There is a Montessori school, teaching kids more than just the 3 R's. This tractor serves as a school bus, gathering children from the countryside and bringing them to the ranch. Education can take many forms. Take a look at these civil engineers of the future, learning about irrigation. This summer, a mission team from Chapelwood Methodist Church spent time not only with the children, but sprucing up their playground. It's amazing what a bucket of paint can do to a dry concrete wall, and linseed oil cut with diesel fuel works well as a preservator. One thing is for certain, this playground equipment has to be built to last. Another job is carrying rocks and sand up a hill to build an observation deck for meditation at the highest point of the property. The vistas are beautiful, but the work is hard. Thiu Rancho is at about 8,400 feet above sea level, and for Houstonians more accustomed to working near the Gulf Coast, the task is challenging. The thin air makes it tough to breathe, and a few trips up and down the mountain can be a real ordeal. But not all jobs are arduous. Each team member brings special gifts to the ranch. In the arts and crafts room, some are making banners, all with spiritual messages. This one will help pastors teach the creation story to church members who cannot read or write. The team brought along a sewing machine and the skills to repair another one, which had broken down many months before. Music is very much a part of the week. Another team member traveled with his keyboard and in no time had a newfound friend. The instrument was later presented as a gift, something to be used for other programs. While the Chapelwood team visited, there was also a gathering of 80 pastors and lay ministers from villas near and far. The retreat helped with the spiritual guidance for this group to take back to their collective flock. But even church leaders need recreational time too, and soccer is the game of choice. In the nearby Andes are the Inca Raquel ruins. What was said to be a 2-hour hike turned out to be a 5-hour climb among the dust and brush to a small plateau more than 12,000 feet above sea level. The ruins were once an important part of the Inca culture. It was here, it was said, they stored their food in the cool mountain air and far away from intruders. Fittingly, today's lunch included steamed potatoes, Bolivian freeze-dried potatoes, boiled eggs, and maize, tasting much like corn or hominy back in the States. Bolivia is a country represented by more than 30 cultures, many which are indigenous to the area. Back at the ranch, the team is trying to make the climb up to the meditation place easier. Wooden poles cut from eucalyptus trees are stripped of their bark with the tools that are available. Pitch is added to preserve the bottoms, and then they're on their way up the hill and into the ground. The handrail will make the walkway much easier to negotiate. And while the team shares its skills with the Bolivian, Pastor Gustavo Loza leads the group in a service to make adobe bricks. The people of the Andes have been making adobes for their homes long before the Spanish conquistadors arrived in the 16th century. The ancient ritual gets the entire body involved. Feet, hands, and fellowship are part of the process as the team makes 6 bricks, which will take 2 weeks to become completely sun-dried.
Next time you play the true false. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We can play.
Laura?
I have stripped in Bolivia.
Slowly.
Real slow.
Oh, I know, it's tempting, isn't it?
So tempting.
Oh, man.
You're not. We're watching, Laura. We're protecting your back. We'll watch your back, girl.
This is the Can group.
That's how the vaudeville goes here.
And as is so often the case, the Chapelwood team comes to serve, but leaves with a deeper respect and appreciation for those who live in the country. Bolivia is among the poorest nations in South America, but there is wealth here, even if it's not measured monetarily.
Oh,